Welcome, Divine Hearts, and thank you for listening. This is going to be a little different. This is me sharing a few experiences and inner realizations as I've been journeying deeper and deeper into the Akashic field within myself and coming to understand and gain new perspectives and awareness on what has been truly happening. And so sharing these realizations here with you in hope that they may be of assistance to you in some way. It is also an activation, and it is also an invitation, a way of preparing the way, in a sense, for your own journey to gain access to your own Akashic library and the realms within you that hold deep cosmic, galactic, soul and source libraries, your star libraries of knowledge and information that is waiting for you to gain access to your own Halls of Amenti, if you will. And so I began my journey through the Akashic realm several months ago as the words Akash and also the words the Halls of Amenti became ever more present and more frequent within my world and my reality. And so I knew that there was a deeper message, a new awakening, a new level of awareness that I was entering into that was yet to be unveiled for me. And it is this always knowing that we are continually in this dance of communication with our universe, that the universe is always communicating with us and that we are always communicating back with the universe through our frequency. And the universe responds often with people, exchanges, realities, messages through specific words and frequencies, numbers, etc. And so there was something new that was ready to open up within me, and the journey began to unfold for me as I was called to study an Akashic Records training with a wonderful teacher called Ewelina Bochenska. And this is how my journey unfolded. I would also like to share here that I had been saying for some time aloud in my universe, I wish to see more. I wish to understand more. And as always, the universe responds. And so, as the training was unfolding and during the first few sessions, we began to open up this realm, if you will, this Akash to see. And we were prepared that what we would see would be very different to what another person would see, because it is going to be uniquely our own experience due to our own frequencies, our own inner makeup and DNA, if you will. And so we were ready to experience something that would not necessarily be something that others would experience. And so I came to discover in this new space of the Akash and how it opened up for me to feel and to see and to connect and to communicate. My visions were of a beautiful and ethereal yet vibrant city of structures and light. These were crystalline structures often They were sort of record keepers of crystals and information. And I was also greeted by a librarian, albeit a very futuristic and strange looking librarian, with this unique headset and a great level of patience, because I at the time was extremely excited to have discovered this new space, this new place. And as I was flying around in utter excitement, this being, this librarian, was extremely patient with me, allowing me to explore and expand within this new space. And over the following weeks of attuning more and more to being able to really be in this frequency, experience it, see it more, I was also noticing how I was in a process of deep releases and clearings. And we mention these words because for all of you, us that are on this journey of embodying more of our soul here, these releases become very common in our experiences, these times when we are called to do deep releasing, cellular releasing, and deep clearings and cleanses. And so during these times I was also noticing how we were accessing teachings and remembrances and coming to experience also towards the end of these wonderful sessions with our teacher, how I began to merge with my own librarian, this being that I had experienced to be someone outside of myself in one respect, now merging and realising that this being was me, and that this being had always been me, and was handing over the headset for me to see. And this brings me to the realisation that this is and always has been a frequency within us, an access that we gain as we attain higher frequency, as we level up and light up and commit to this soul journey. These Akashic libraries and temples and halls of wisdom, all of this is our remembrance, our knowledge and our infinite nature. We are the wise ones, the Solomons, the keepers of the knowledge. The libraries open up to each of us from inside, etherically, within our fields and within our DNA and our cellular memory. So it was becoming more and more apparent to me that this was never outside of me, that this was never outside of us. It was never an elusive place that was far away from us, floating in the ethers of a magical library in space. You are the ether body. Your space and cosmos are inside a space of all that your soul holds and knows of life on earth and life beyond earth. We gain access through our frequency, and the frequency calls for love and purity, integrity, and the knowledge is shared with clarity. This continual journey of embodiment, bringing things inward, seeing from within and knowing from within us. Whilst in a meditation, I received a beautiful visual of how the Halls of Amenti were accessed within me, and how I could open them and access them, and how I could move into the temple of my own energetic field, and where it was located above my crown. And for me, it was shaped as a simple symbol of the pyramid, a triangle, the crown, the apex, the highest point of my awareness, the coming together of all corners and aspects to gain access and to come to my access point. The light and knowledge returning, the light and the knowledge returning to all of us as we return in frequency to purity of soul. I see how this was my time to gain access within me. I did not hold the level of integrity or compassion to be able to attain the key to my own library before now. And so here again we are playing with the idea that we gave the keys away, the keys to our own inner kingdoms, we gave them away. We gave our power away, we gave our sovereignty away to some seeming outside sphere, outside reality, where in truth it has always been inside. And so it feels aligned here to share with you how we often move our awareness outside of ourselves, believing it to be something outside of us, and in this case a floating library in space, in the ethers, far away from us, not yet fully appreciating the complexity and the sophistication of our unique and divine design, the multidimensional components that come together to create us as these human beings. How in these spiritual circles we are often taught also to ground in many ways, to stay fearful of something bigger, of expansion, of floating, of our souls becoming, fear of our own ascension. We are souls in a body, light beings floating within a physicality. Light-headedness as we are filling up with the light of our soul. We are embodiers, not just here for the experience. We are transformers, we are transcenders. Here we reach for the ethers within us, the cosmic consciousness that floats within us and that we embody. We bring it through and we hold it to share it. We are the ethereal telecommunicators. We are the ethereal and divine intelligence translators. And so both of these messages feel both spectrums of the same message in a sense, the embodying of the expansion, and in this moving into this expansion, how we bring this back into us, through us, and how your body has been chosen by you, by your soul, and created to be able to transmit and receive these higher codes of intelligence and to birth them through your body so that others can see and feel and come to understand too. Your body is made of earth. Your body is the æther, the earth star. These materials of hers are within you naturally and organically, enabling you to digest, to ingest all these higher frequencies, these divine codes of intelligence, to absorb the higher density and to navigate in all new ways. Having experienced to this level of awareness through these Akashic sessions and readings with others, coming to see a significant difference in the frequency, in the consciousness that is held here for me, and how it is much more loving towards others, much more compassionate, as it can see more and feel more and understand more than I could from my previous level of awareness. And so for me, it has represented a jump, a consciousness jump, an awareness jump within me that I can quantify in some way that I can see. And so since investing in this new course in one way, but truly being ready to commit and expand in consciousness in all new ways, in another way, now gaining a much broader awareness and perspective and able to see differently. Also coming to see more clearly how my ego was at play in my readiness to judge others, or where I did not hold compassion for others as my heart would close down. But in that previous level of awareness, not being fully conscious of those things yet. And we come to see those things as we expand further. And so seeing too how my previous perspective was so justified and arrogant in its absolute belief that it was the only way to see a situation or a person or a reality. Yet now, as I open up further my inner library, I get to see more luminosity, more of an expanse, and my heart feels each soul. It has been extremely humbling, heart breaking open. Yes, all of these things. How we also gain access to our earthly experiences, but also our deeper cosmic libraries, our galactic, our source libraries, our star libraries, if you will, of knowledge and information, and how we can continue on this journey of seeing more and more. And ironically, gradually my human eyes are blurring as my multi-dimensional sight is coming more and more online. And so it is all divine. The messages of the Norse god Odin and the Graia in Greek mythology, the inner eye sees everything. Also, with each exchange, each reading, how I gain access to see through another's soul's frequency, new visions, new explanations, new realities, how I have been gifted with visions of seeing Atlantis in various ways as a futuristic city with these vehicles that float above the earth and these incredible structures and creations, seeing Lemurian timelines from new perspectives with new visions, and Avalon as a reality that before had not yet opened up within me to see. All these priests and priestesses who are here again, and it has just gifted with me with these new insights, new visions, new experiences from within me to be able to allow me the opportunity, not only soul to soul connection, but also to give me a deep opportunity to see more. And it truly is becoming a tapestry of experiences and perspectives, seeing how we are each a book in these gigantic star libraries, metaphorically. You are all stars in this vast cosmic library, and it is a true joy for me to connect in this way, to see the soul's journey, gaining access to see. We gain access to see from within our own systems. Our access was denied, but it is now granted. You become the seer, the one who has the inner sight to see, ascent in vision and perspective. Everything elevates. Ascent, vision. If you feel this resonates with you in any way, you are most welcome to connect with me, Lois. If you wish an Akashic reading, all you need to do is to go to my website, goldenactivations.com, and in my one-to-one sessions you will find the Akashic readings there. Much love.